Hey guys, this is Stephanie and I'm Stacks on Stacks on Stacks. Today I'm coming to you guys with my middle grade March TBR. Now this is my first time actually participating in middle grade March and I'm really excited to be doing that. This is hosted by Booksand and a couple other people. I will link that information down below. It's pretty laid back and chill. Basically you're supposed to read middle grade books in the month of March. Now Krista reached out to me and was asking me if I was going to be doing this and I was like, you know what? I have no excuse. I have a busy March, but who doesn't? So I'm just going to slip some middle grade books in there and we're going to call it good. So I have a small TBR here. I think I have like 8 books. One of them's a reread, and you know how I am. I'm going to have 8 on the TBR, but I'm going to read like 4. But I thought I'd let you guys know what those are going to be, and feel free to read along if you want to read some great middle grade books in the month of March. I'm going to start out with some Brandon Sanderson because I'm pretty sure I will like these. The first one I have is Alcatraz versus the Evil Librarians, Book 2, The Scrivener's Bones. I read the first one a few years ago and I did like it. It was like Brandon Sanderson's really good writing with some like dad jokes in there. So it was pretty fun. It was pretty funny. And I think I would really enjoy the second one as well. I also grabbed The Rithmatist by Brandon Sanderson. And I don't know a ton about this one, but I've been told this is basically chalk drawings meets Pokemon, and it has a lot of adventure and fun and good writing by Brandon Sanderson. So I am hoping I can get to this one as well in the month of March. There's another author I've been meaning to get to who is a very good middle grade like fantasy author, and that is Brandon Mull. I grabbed 2 Brandon Mulls. The first one is Fable Haven by Brandon Mull, and the second one is 5 Kingdoms by Brandon Mull. And this is book 1, which I gotta tell you, every one of the books are called 5 Kingdoms, and it's always confusing of which one's the first one. This is Sky Raiders, and I have never read any Brandon Mull. I don't even know what these are about, except that they're both like high fantasy books, and I think I would really enjoy them. I just need to pick them up, and what better time to do it than March. The next one I have is The Menagerie by, oh, I'm not going to get this right, 2T Sutherland and Carrie Sutherland. And this is actually one that my nieces told me about, goodness, years ago, probably about the time they were in middle school. They read it and they loved it. And I believe it's a story about like dragons, unicorns and dragons, something like that. And they were at that age where they spoil all books that they talk about, and they actually didn't spoil this one, which tells me it's probably pretty good. So it is one that I think I might be getting to during the month of March. Next up, I have The Search for Wandla by Tony Dittruzzelli, and this is one that has actually been on my TBR shelf for a few years. Basically, in this, we're following our main character who is searching for somebody named Wandla. That is literally all I know about this book, except it has really fun pictures at the start of like every chapter, and I love pictures too. It's a bit of a thick one, so if I read it in March, there's also a good chance that I won't be getting to some of the other ones, but it has been on my TBR shelf a very long time, and I do want to read it. I do. The next one I have is a reread, which is Number the Stars by Lois Lowry. This is one I read a long time ago. I've read it a few times over my life, but I was struggling to remember exactly what happened in it. Like I remember the whole arc, but I don't remember the details. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to reread it because why not? So this one I am pretty sure I'm going to be rereading. It takes place during World War II in Denmark, and it's following a group of people that are trying to smuggle Jews out of Denmark and into Sweden, and our perspective is from a younger girl. This is actually the first historical fiction book I think I ever read, and it is definitely what sparked my love for World War II novels. And the last 2 I have here are actually just kind of random books that I had on my middle grade shelf. Yes, I have a middle grade shelf. I don't film in that room because the walls are yellow and orange and it casts the worst light humanly possible, so I don't really film in there. I will show it to you guys sometime because it is a great bookshelf and it's mostly middle grade, and the very bottom 2 I have like kid books and stuff like that. But I went ahead and grabbed these 2 books randomly off of the shelf, and they're both books I think I acquired at my library sale at one point or another, and they just sounded cute and middle grady, and I was like, okay, I can read those. So the first one I have is The Time Warp Trio. Hey kid, wanna buy a bridge? This is by John Skazetska. I don't know what this is about actually, and I'm kind of now hoping that it's the first book in the Time Warp Trio because I don't know about that. It is a very short book, as a lot of middle grade books can be, and just judging by the cover, I think it looks fun. Yes, I judge books by its cover. What are you gonna do about it? And the last one I have is The Very Nearly Honorable League of Pirates. Magic Marks the Spot by Caroline Carlson. And this is yet another one that I did get from my library sale, and it just looked really cute. It sounded really cute. I do like a good pirate book. I like heist books. I like a lot of books, obviously, but I think it sounded like a really great concept, and I do enjoy middle grade books, so I'm gonna hit this one up. So that is it. Those are the 8 books as quickly as possible that I would like to read this month. Like I said, I'm not gonna read 8. I'm probably gonna try and hit 4, but I am gonna incorporate them in what I am normally reading as well. So be watching for these throughout the month of March, and let me know if you're planning on participating in middle grade March. Even if you just read one middle grade book, we're still going to count that as participating. So feel free to comment down below with a middle grade book that you would like to read in the month of March. I would love to know. I post videos on Monday or Tuesday and on Friday, so you can find me here then. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys soon. Goodbye.